Hey, welcome to the Martial Arts Business Academy. My name is John Hine. You are most welcome. What I'm going to talk about today is taking calculated risks. You get to a point when your school is growing and you're doing really well and you've been doing very well for many years. And all of a sudden the advertising, the marketing starts to go a bit wrong. And you keep trying, searching your brain as why is it going wrong? I've done so well for the last 10 years, why isn't it going right now? And I was talking to a guy who is a really big entrepreneur, multi-million dollar, several companies, one after another, all doing brilliantly well. And I asked him about it, and he said to me, 80% of all the advertising and marketing he does doesn't work properly. Some of it doesn't work at all, some of it just doesn't work as well as it should do. He said, but the 20% that does work well makes him all the money. And I think this is one thing that none of us should ever lose sight of. We have to take calculated risks. Because when I first started, and we were doing brilliantly well, everything seemed to be working. But thinking back over the years, a lot of the stuff actually wasn't working as well as it could. So you have to try different things. Now, so long as you actually keep track of what you're doing and find out what works and what doesn't, how much money do I make if I put this sort of advert in? How much money do I make if I do this on a website? So long as you actually track what you're doing and you try and make the winners much greater than the losers, you can just keep on taking chances. But it's just calculated risks. When you stop taking calculated risks and try and win 100% guaranteed every time, you get stuck. And maybe a lot of you guys are stuck too. And it's a lesson that took me a while to learn, because I've been going around in circles, or apparently going around in circles, and it was simply because I didn't want to be wrong. And you only come up to a stage when you don't want to be wrong when you've been successful for a lot of years. So then you have to sit back and think, what is it that I used to do that I don't do now? And the simple answer was to take risks. Try new things. Have you ever advertised on Facebook? Have you ever used LinkedIn? Is there a particular way of advertising on your local newspaper? Have you ever done a stunt before that you could actually tell the newspaper about? But if you stop trying and you just try and stick to the same old thing, eventually it stops working. So this is the message this week is: keep on trying, keep on looking at new media, keep on trying with calculated risks just to see what works and what doesn't. Obviously don't waste too much money on experiments, but if you've got something that works, keep on doing it, but try out other media too, and just spend a small amount of money on it. And you'll find out your advertising, your marketing will increase, and you'll start doing much better. It worked for me. Increased profits, probably double profits when I started opening my mind up, started taking risks, started doing new things. So do the same. Use your own skill, use your own know-how, use the knowledge that you gained about your school and your area, and start from there. Nice calculated moves. Spend most of your money on things that you know very well that do already work. And try a bit, maybe using a bit of social media, just to see what happens. If it works, it's great. If it doesn't, you haven't wasted much money in the process. Don't go crazy. Don't do the sort of things I used to, which is take really big bets on things. If they didn't work, it hurts. So nice, one small step at a time. This is John Hine. I hope you're having a great week. Remember, keep sending in your emails, keep telling us what you want to see, what you want to hear, and we'll try and do it for you as fast as we can. You take care, guys and girls. Thank you. Bye.